Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Antimatter Chemistry with me. That's Brandon. So, let's take a look. This is filled, which I'm super stoked about. As far as our Aberitia collection, we are at 446, which not enough. 446 divided by 9 divided by 9. That is only 5 ingots, not even enough to make the ingot block that we need. Over here, I found something, this fortune add-on, which, as you can see, is some emeralds, some plastic, and a pink slime ingot, which is made from reinforced pink slime, which is 2 pink slime buckets and an iron ingot inside this fluid sieve, which I have over here. This is also used for like the ore processing type thing that requires this stuff over here, that liquid meat. Not something I think I'm really going to get into, but okay. So as you can see, my storage is in the yellow. So I really am going to need to increase my storage capacity. Also, as far as nether stars go, we're actually looking kind of good now. We got 128, but this one here is actually at self-aware tier, but this one here still needs quite a bit to go. So I just tossed even more of that, and I'm letting it run, which is fine. All good, all good things. But I need to create storage, but I don't really want to. Oh, I also found that you can JEI synchronize this. I never knew. But excuse me, but I don't want to have to sit here and click through. So I think we're going to get into a little bit of the auto crafting abilities that exist within refined storage. So as far as I know, if we go down here, yes, we're going to need a crafter, which means we're going to need one of those. Oh no. Quartz? Ah, balls. Alright, so let's grab one of these. I took out that guy, the one that I had right here for now. I have it in my inventory here, so let's do this. Make sure that it's not trying to output anywhere I don't want it to. Alright, so we're going to make a crafter. No, stop. Crafter. No, not the crafting manager, just the crafter. So one of those. We're going to need a machine casing. And we should have all the other bits needed. Oh, what am I missing? A construction core. I didn't realize that those are way too similar. Way too similar. So we have a crafter. Auto crafting, yay, we'll place it right here. But for that, we're going to need patterns. Not too big of a deal. We got these, not those patterns, these blank patterns here. And I'm going to create 9 of them, which as far as I know is the max that you can have in here. Good enough. Now that we have that, do we need, I think it's this pattern grid. Ugh, balls. Alright, pattern grid, which means we're going to need a grid, construction core, a destruction core, a machine casing, which should give us a grid. Good. And then to turn that into a pattern grid, a blank pattern, and an advanced processing, which I do have. If we look in here, I made quite a few of these, so hopefully we won't really run into this issue in the future. So we have our pattern grid, and if we place this right here, nice, we have all our patterns. So if I place a pattern in, oh, no, that's right, patterns go in here. So I want to make some of these right here, these 160 blah 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 storage disks. Okay, simple enough. So for that, we know we're going to need these 64K storage parts. We're going to pop that into a grid. But for that, we're going to need these, these 4096. Pop that into a pattern. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. I feel like I'm messing something up here. Yes, I am. Okay, so that's a 4096. We're gonna need one of these. That is a 1640. Okay, so 4096. We're gonna need these 1024s. I feel like I'm messing something up here. Okay, yeah, okay. 1024. So, wrong one. Ugh, okay. Boom, boom. Swap these around. So, make sure 16, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that is going to require some of these 256s. I don't like how it keeps auto-sorting that. I don't like that. That's going to require some of these 64s. The 64s require the 16s. The 16s require 4s. And the 4s require 1s. Oh, right. So if we come over here to the pattern grid, we got our 1s, our 4s, 16s, 64s. 256, 1024, that. Perfect. So now we come here and we can switch our display to our craftables. We want to create one of these. And if I just click start, it tells us what all we're missing. And as you can see, we are missing a lot. Like a lot. What it'll do, it will kind of try to process on through to create everything that it needs. If we scroll down, all right, so, ooh, wow. Ooh, we're going to need a total of quite a bit here. Holy crapola. All right, so a lot of silicon, a lot of the quartz enriched iron, which means we're gonna need more quartz. More of these, more of these, more of these. Not that great, right? So we need to keep this going a little bit more. Why does my music sound so loud? Music, go away, please. You know, not all the way, but you know, just I need a little ambiance, not just overpowering. Okay. So let's go ahead and make ourselves an importer. So one of those. That should be all we need because we should have that improved one. Good stuff. Let's switch this to normal. Nope. Where's our cables? Alright, so we are going to import everything that we're getting off of this. Bring that on over. That should start going through. Very nice. Let's grab our... We should have a stack upgrade available because we're just going to import stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks of this. Awesome. And that's going to keep going, and that's going to work its way through. All right. Now, as far as the glass goes, how much sand do I have? Sand? Sand. Good. Craft. Or no, it's, I think it's called pattern. It's a pattern grid. Nope. Nope. Patterning coder, but not from that. So we want to look up refined storage. Refined storage, craft manager, network receiver, network transmitter. Where is it? Crafter, security manager. Nope. Crafting monitor, fluid grid, pattern grid, crafting grid. Machine casing. Where is this thing? I was watching a bit of a mod spotlight on this. So we want, it's not an interface, or is it? Not a crafting manager, disk manipulator, network receiver, blah, blah, blah. Machine casing, storage, creative controller, I wish. Portable grid, storage monitor, crafter. No. Is it the interface? It might be the interface. Let me look here. Refined Find storage interface. Is mass storage, blah, blah, blah. To importer needs to be connected to an inventory to import, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. What is the crafting? Crafting upgrade will schedule a crafting task when the item being used is needed but not available. What was that item called? Writer, reader, relay. Not relay. Interface. It definitely had something to do with patterns. It wasn't the pattern grid. Maybe it was encoder? Pattern encoder, encoded pattern, extreme pattern encoder. No, that was not what it was. Dang it. Let me pause recording real quick, as always, and take a look at this, because I just saw this, but the name is just escaping me for some reason. Okay, so maybe what I was looking for has been deprecated, or something to that effect, because I still can't exactly find what all we need. One thing I do think we are going to need is a crafting monitor, which is right here. It's going to require another machine casing, simple enough, and then a crafting monitor. Oh, what are we missing? 2 extra patterns. Okay, so we're just going to create a few of those, and look, we're out of glass. Of course we are. Oh no. So let's grab some sand, not some sand, just some sand, and we're going to toss that right into here, and that'll go pretty quick, thankfully, because I was able to upgrade that all the way. We got glass, boop boop. We got a crafting monitor, and we're going to slap that right here. So obviously it shows that we don't have anything currently going because it wasn't able to complete what it needed to do. I'm thinking what we need is an interface. We already have an interface. That is great. So how can I make this work? If I, just for the sake of testing, real quick, went like this. Probably should have just had an axe. No big deal. And I set the interface down on U. Interface, import, export. That's not it. That is not it at all. What can these be used to make? Fluid interface, an I/O port. Okay. With a crafting frame. Is that... But that is from Reborn Storage. So... Hold on. Refined storage, thermal foundation. Thermal foundation and refined storage question. Here we go. Blah, blah, blah. It probably needs a small rewrite to the cache. Blah, blah, blah. Mod author response. Refined storage, smelting pattern. How does that work? Processing recipes. You can create in the pattern grid by toggling the processing checkbox. Okay, so if we come, that's the crafter, right? We want the pattern grid processing. That's what we wanted. Okay, so give me some sand. Give me some glass. So we need to be able to, where did it go? Here. Sand into glass with an empty pattern. Check. Hooray. Fantastic. We can toss that into the crafter here. Good. So then how does that work? So let's say you want to automate iron into ingots. Import there, import there. Insert the processing pattern into the crafter. Okay, so you get items, you need to get the item manually back to the storage network so refined storage knows that the item has been processed. Use any device to get the item back into the storage network like an interface or an importer. Okay, So now if we go here, we set this to in and out. Place that there. I'm gonna need a cable. Cable. Ooh, oh, well, I had more, but we were starting to run low on that as well. Right here. That interface is good. Okay, so now if I came over here and I said I want glass. Okay, so I have all that, but I want that. And I said make 64. Start. Is that going to work? It says I have it, but I don't see it doing anything here. So if I go to crafting monitor scheduled, no machine found. So how do I make that work? Machine interface, interface. So it's got the importer and exporter. So if I look here, interface import sand, interface export glass. Oh, sweet, dude. That is working. So then we have all of that. Oh, awesome. So now if I say that I wanted to make this right here, that guy, start, what are you missing? So you're missing that. Okay. You're missing those. A lot of those. You're missing those. A lot of those too. Missing a lot of that. As far as my silicon goes, switch that back to display only craftables. Nuclear craft. Like, are those importing properly? What's happening here? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, you stop. I obviously need to set this to whitelist silicon. Right? That's the whole problem there. Boop. And then turn that back on. So that should only pull out the silicon. And it is. Excellent. That probably means that I have a whole bunch of extra gravel in here that I don't need. Probably. I need all the sand though. That's for sure. Okay. Good. But now the problem is, here in the crafter, I only have this many, which isn't really that great. So if I look at crafter and refine storage, no, that's the craft manager. I want the crafter. That can be used to make the craft manager, but there was something here in storage. Was it reborn storage? Yes. So that is the crafting storage. It's a crafting frame. So maybe I just need to make another crafter? Like, how can I... Oh boy, refined storage. So the crafter, blah blah blah, 4 modes, blah blah blah, processing patterns, blah blah blah. I think this is where we get into some of the larger things. So what if I just wanted to make one of these 64K ones? If I press start, I could make that. I could make that right now. That's really cool. So it's just working all the way up to that big one is where I run into an issue. So let's go, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Here in our pattern grid, close that. I want processors. We got the raw basic processor. I'm gonna need, okay, processor. So give me one of you, one of you, one of you, and then I need to make some raw ones. Like this. come over here to the export, one of those, one of those, one of those, import those, those. No, give that back. That's wrong. That's wrong. Excuse me. Again, I'm so sorry. Bam, bam. So those are just automatically importing. So I don't need to say you need to do this. But for these, create that one. Stop. Clear. One of those to one of those. Clear. Clear it. So that's the basic processing. That's the advanced. And then one of these turns into one of these. Go. Ho 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 ho. But for now, we need to make another crafter. Boom. Boom. Another machine frame. And that'll get us yet another crafter, which, you know, let's place that right here. Good. And then 1, 2, 3. So now, like, if we come here to processors, and take all those, we can craft more of them. Start. We're missing that, so we have to create more patterns to tell it how to make that. Okay, I'm starting to get it. 1, 2, 3. Right here, it's not, clear that, and we're not processing. This is just regular old crafting. Recipe, nope, okay. Recipe for that. Go. Recipe for, I hate how it auto sorts like that. That one, go. And then the recipe for this one, go. Toss, stupid. Toss those into the crafter. And now if I came here and typed in processor, make one, okay, because it needed that, go. It's going to take it a second. It's going to make it, I think. Let's go to the crafting monitor. Those are scheduled. Advanced processor, scheduled. Stored, scheduled. No machine found, cancel. But I see. So that interface, it's just turning all of my sand into that. So if I tell you to stop, no, cancel, set. Okay, how do I get you to stop? Interface export. Okay. So it made that. Okay, I need you to stop. Okay, you've stopped. So if I come back to this. Okay, processor. Craft one of those, start. Crafting monitor, no machine found. What do you mean, no machine found? I don't understand how that isn't working. I don't get it. Because I know if I do this, see, yeah, okay, stop. Why is that not doing what I expected it to do? All right, well, give me a few minutes. I gotta figure this out because this is something that has to get done. I will return. Thanks so much for your patience. Okay, it took a little bit of my reading comprehension to get through, but you don't place an interface, you actually place a crafter with it pointing down. So we can input our patterns here. We're missing a pattern. Oh no, it fell down here. Come back, please. I need you. I don't want to lose you. Thank you. Alright, so boom, boop. Replace these. Okay, so we have all of our patterns here. And we also want to grab this one. Like that. So we should still have access to those, but now it is showing that, you know, we have these redstone furnaces. Alright, so now, let's try this one more time. Processor. But now it doesn't show in there, does it? Because it's not here. Dang it, man. So we're going to need yet another crafter. Give. Am I out of quartz again? Jeez. Pulverizer, go. Going quick, I appreciate that. There, got it. So we want the crafter, please. Another of these. Then another crafter. Okay, and this is just to allow us to keep all this stuff in check. I'll just place it here again. Not there. Right here. Okay. So the crafter, that is going to require these, the raw ones. Those get set there, there, there. Okay. Craft. Nope. Processor. Take those out. Okay, that's right, because I put it back in. So, oh, so maybe we don't have to have him in here? Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Processor. Craft. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. Give me that. Will you make one from start to finish? Start. I hear something cooking. Let's take a look at our crafting monitor. That's processing. Okay. And that's there. But why didn't it pull it back out? Okay, so we need this to also be able to export back out. Okay. So now, if we go here, show me only craftables. This is the big one. If I say start, it has to craft those. So it says we're missing those, we're missing those, we're missing those, we're missing those. Okay. So we're going to need to make more patterns. Four more patterns, I think. Thereabouts, I hope. Or, I don't know. And we come over here to our pattern grid. It needs to know how to make these. But we're not going to be using those. We're going to be using the pink slime balls. Just because we have way more of those. But then it also needs to know how to make quartz iron. Okay, toss those up into here. We're not going to have enough string though, are we? Probably not. So let's, nope. Storage. back to this one, the big one. If I say start, craft, we're missing a certain number of quartz. We're missing a crap load of diamonds, naturally, a crap load of string, and a crap load of that. Ho 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 ho. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take a very long pause in order to get this done. But this video is not gonna end until we create one. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna let some stuff build up. I'm gonna get what I need, and then we will be in business. Ugh, we're almost there. I'll be right back. All right, we are ready. I did go ahead and start another quarry, just to kind of help my whole diamond load. But real quick, we're gonna come over here and we are going to shut off the import on that. I had to also set up a second Stoneworks manufactory with these speed upgrades from a mod I'd never heard of called Tesla Lib. I was just kind of looking up like speed upgrades, and that was one of the ones that was available. So we had to get over 13,000 silicon. So if we come here, boom, start, and we come down here, they're all there. It should all be available. I'm really hoping. So if we hit start and come and take a look at this, it's going. It is going. It's having to craft over 3,000 of those. Oh my god. This is amazing. Got plenty of that going. Got plenty of that. It's going. So we're gonna let this play out and see what happens. We are finally in the home stretch. Holy Jesus. This current recording is sitting at 55 minutes. That is how long this whole process has taken. That is done. That is done. That is done all the way through. We have a 16,384K storage cell. Oh my god. Do I even have the stuff? I don't. I don't. It used up everything I had. Everything. So let's create one of these, and then boom, boom. 16,384K storage, and that is going to go into my last spot, and look at that. It just drops it completely. I have these 64K storage cells all through here. One of these is equal to 256 of these. So now I shouldn't have a storage problem. Oh my god, but that took so long. I don't know if there's a way of speeding that up. I know that if you look at Reborn storage, there's these crafting frames and crafting CPUs. Those might speed it up a little bit. I'll have to explore that, although I don't see myself doing any type of major crafting process like that. I also I had so much coal and coal ore. I think I still have, yeah, so much, just so much, that I am just dissolving it and putting it in here to create diamonds. That's the only use I have for it. I have no other use for coal at the moment. If I come up with another one later, then I'll stop that process. Holy crap, that was amazing. And throughout that entire process, we have gathered a grand total of 883 piles of neutron. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna let stuff run. I'm gonna let it go. We're gonna get as much as we can and take it from there. So guys, thank you so much. I think I put out on Twitter that this series may end in a couple of weeks. By the time, like, that was way before this. I think I'm gonna try to keep it going and see just how much of this we can do. So yeah, keep a lookout, and until next time, peace out.